Hi, this is Nettie with Rocket Powered Sound, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 drop arrangement tips that you need to know. So to demonstrate my points in this video, I'm going to be using the bass toolkit from Rocket Powered Sound. So let's get right into it. The first tip is to elevate simple rhythms. So what I mean by that, let me lay out a bit of a drum beat first using the samples from the bass toolkit, and then I'll show you what I mean. So let's do that real quick. Immediately found a good kick. Let's see if we got a nice snare. What do we got for claps? Here, I'll just get a snare. So, ooh, than that. Nice. Okay. And then let's get a hi-hat. That's good. Just put that on quarter notes and then a little ride. Perfect. I love these rides. These are great. Okay, nice. So we have a little drum beat. So elevating simple rhythms. Basically what I mean by that is taking like extremely basic rhythms and then like adding a little like accented notes to make it like less boring, if that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some dubstep one shots. So let's see what we got. I'm just looking for like some like stabby like one shots. Yeah, this is pretty good. So let's take this one. And let's sidechain this real quick. Like so. And so just to make this fit in, I'm gonna add a sub real quick of my own. Or actually, no, we have samples for this. We have samples for this. So yeah, perfect. Okay. So we need one on E because I think this one is on E. This is on D sharp, so let's pitch that up, and then cut out the sub of this. Okay, cool. And then let's just like copy paste this, just quarter notes straight up. So this is gonna sound kind of boring, right? First off, the processing, we got to change that. So these sounds are not sounding too glued together, so let's fix that real quick. Just add a little fat rack. Just do a little EQing, maybe a little amp. That is sounding better. Maybe a little. Maybe we could just shorten these up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That sounds good. Okay, so we got this, right? Very boring, if I must say so myself. I think the sounds are good, but I think the rhythms are not up to par, right? At least for my taste. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add like little extra rhythms to elevate this. So what we're gonna do is we could maybe go into like a triplet grid here and do like bum ba dum ba dum ba dum right there. You know what I mean? So let's try that out. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, that sounds better. Maybe a little bit like. Oh, that sounded pretty cool. Maybe something more like this. Right, like that. So what we just did is we changed the rhythm, but we did just essentially add like a whole lot of rhythm to something that is essentially quarter notes, just add with like added rhythms to it that just kind of like help elevate the current like grid that we've got going on. So It's essentially still, I would still consider this kind of like quarter notes, because you still got like quarter notes hitting on these like beats right here, these like 3 beats, even though there is like these little like triplet accented notes, there's still like hitting on those notes, and they still like define that quarter note yoink sound. So an instance where I would consider it like deviating away from that is if I were to like do this, like make it like lengthy triplets. Right, like then it's not quarter notes anymore, because it's not hitting on each quarter note. Like there's no note hitting on each quarter note anymore. So this is like elevating the quarter note sound, otherwise not so much. But yeah, that is my first tip. So let's move on to the second tip. So the second tip is that good fills make any flow interesting. So let me demonstrate that to you. So let's get a little sample. Let's see what we got in the modern dubstep one shots here. Yeah, we could take like maybe this Reese here, and then just like stick it right here. See what that sounds like. Ooh, oh, listen to that. Okay. And then right here we could just like take another little fill, like another bass sample, and just like see what we can plop in there. And when I say fill, by the way, it doesn't have to be just like a drum fill, right? Like it can be a drum fill, but I'm referring to bass fills, which is just like filling in the little like space that would otherwise be occupied by something else. So maybe we can take like, maybe we could take someone like this and just like stretch it to fill this space, like. So yeah, let's try that. We just have this, and then that should do the trick. Yeah, so I mean, that already sounds pretty cool. I just did some like stretching using the texture mode, and then just pitching it around on the lowest grain size. And that it kind of like changes the tonality, while sometimes, like, I don't know exactly how it works, but like oftentimes it like preserves the sub. So that's what I did there. Now what I'm thinking is there's like this little section right here, and it has like a nice little tonality. So I'm just gonna like accentuate that with an EQ when only in that part. So let's try that. Yeah, there we go. And we could just also take out the hi-hats real quick. And then I kind of like pauses it. It just like puts the focus like on that specific fill, and then the rest is like secondary, right? It just puts the focus on the fill so that you're not distracted by anything else. Like it's just that is the emphasis. So we took a very boring quarter note drop from what it was at the start to this. Like that is so much better than what we had at the start. And that's just by like just 2 of the tips. So yeah, let's move on to tip number 3, which is to change the drum pattern, which also will change the phrase's length. So what I mean by that is you'll notice that when you listen to just the drums, the amount of time that it takes to repeat itself is this long, right? So if I play this back, you can kind of hear it, like it'll be in increments of 4 beats. Right, like it just repeats. Now, if we change like one of the positions that one of the drums hit in, so let's just take a listen to what we have going on here, so we can judge where to put the drums. So I'm thinking what we could do, since we have this fill or the flow change happen like on this specific beat, we can take the kick that's here and just move it over. move it over here, and then also, of course, the sidechain. And then this is what it'll sound like. Check this out. So what we just did, it's a small change, and you might not like think anything of it at first, but what we just did is we just took the original like 4 beats and we lengthened the time it takes to repeat itself to 8 beats. So if you listen now, this is going to take 8 beats to repeat itself. And we haven't changed the second half yet, but you know, you kind of get an idea of what I mean, right? Like, only now does it actually repeat. So you can do this to essentially manipulate how like repetitive or not a rhythm gets. So yeah, let's apply that change to both these halves real quick. And now we have this. Yeah, and I think we can make this feel a little bit better if we just add like a little kick right here and just cut out the volume, or just cut the volume right here on this little triplet, and then we have just like this epic silence, and that's gonna sound really cool. Yeah, and then maybe like a little crash right here just to accentuate the first beat. So let's get one of those. Crashes. Perfect. And then just like showing out like that. There we go. So yeah, those are 3 arrangement tips that you can use to elevate your music quite a lot. So yeah, we did all of that using the bass toolkit from Market Powered Sound. So be sure to check that out with a link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.